What is up, you guys? If you clicked on this video, you're probably trying to figure out how to do stuff like this. And I am gonna show you in this video exactly how to do stuff just like that, okay? And I'm gonna go through every single step one-on-one, all right? So without further ado, let's not drag an intro out. Let's get it started. So the very first thing that you're gonna wanna do in this whole step of making it to where you can get absolutely destroyed by your viewers is you need to get yourself some smart plugs. So you can get these little ones like this. They're real cheap, like 20, 30 bucks, and you can get a pack of 4 of them. Or I have these, and I also have like a power strip that has 3 of them. It's behind this little mini fridge deal here. It's up to you. I will put some links below to these items. And then you need a device that you would like to choose. So I'm gonna take a little video. I'm gonna show you exactly what type of stuff you need to look for a device that you want. If you're interested in the ball machine specifically, I will show you what these are and why the controller that's attached to them is why we use this specific ball machine, okay? So let's switch to that and we will move on to the next step. These are my ball machines. I have the Noogie Pong 1040 Plus. I got them off Amazon, and these are the only ball machines that I know of that work other than like the 1040, which you can't get on Amazon anymore, but you can find them used and you can save a little bit of money. The only difference with the 1040 and the 1040 Plus is the 1040 Plus shoots them out a little bit faster. So these shoot out at 75 miles per hour at their max setting, which if you want to see, there's my max settings at 10 cranked up. I also believe they shoot a little bit faster in the sense of the balls per minute, or per minute that come out. So the thing that is super important with these is that they're always in the on position, right? They're both in the on position, and they save the settings that you have applied. So a lot of the controllers now, they're all like technologically advanced, and they revert back to like default settings when you turn it on. And these these smart switches, they're technically unplugging it. And this is a good way for me to show you. This is plugged in, right? But it's in the on position and it's not on. Okay, this is my leaf blower. This is off 50%, 100%. It's plugged in and it's plugged into the smart switch. But Lumia, which is the software that I'm going to show you right here, is what powers the smart switch, okay? So that's going to be our next step, okay? So you've got the smart switch, you got your devices, and now you got to figure out how to get these to be operated by your lovely, lovely viewers who want to smack you in the face with their balls. Actually, I take that back. There's one other step I want to show you first. And this one's pretty straightforward, but I think it's best that I just show each step here. So you're gonna download this app, and don't mind my phone, I'm an idiot. It's called Casa Smart, okay? You're gonna download that, you're gonna open it, and this is the app that is going to control these bad boys. And it's also the app that communicates with Lumia. All right, so when you get to here, you are probably gonna have to make like a sign in and whatnot. After that, you're gonna add a device by hitting this little plus sign here, right? And now it's gonna say, what would you like to add? Well, we wanna add a device. Our device is a smart plug, so let's add that smart plug. And the ones that I'm using are Smart Plug Lite Mini Wi-Fi, which is this one right there, okay? It's gonna have me plug it into the wall, so I'm gonna go and do that. We're gonna plug it right here next to my one wheel. Okay, it's now plugged in. And then it's gonna start flashing blue and orange, okay? We're gonna hit next. And this is where it's gonna start asking you to set up this device to your network, okay? And it's important that this device is on the same network that your computer that's gonna have Lumia is on, okay? So I have both my computers hardwired to my own router. I have a separate network for my streaming setup. And I'm gonna be setting this smart plug that I just plugged in into that same network, but wirelessly, which is fine because all they need to do is communicate to each other. They're not using any internet, they're just using your traffic, your router as a way of routing traffic, okay? So that's that step. You're gonna name your device, and then at the end of it, your device will show up here on this screen. And this is where you can see my black lights come on, right? My leaf blower. And now it's all powered by this little app. All right, so the next step is to connect this app to Lumia. All right, and that's what I'm gonna show you next now. Now, I'm not gonna go through how to download Lumia. It's really easy. You just go to Google, type in Lumia Stream. You can download it for free, or you can spend $5 a month, which is what I do, to get the premium or pro or whatever it's called. And you can set up like unlimited commands and things like that. So it's pretty nice. But if you just wanna do the one command, you could probably do it for free. I don't think there's really any restriction on that, but I'm not positive. But hey, it's $5, it's nothing crazy, and it's a really cool thing to add to your stream. Anyway, the first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to connect our TP-Link Casa plug, all right? So that's what you're gonna go and do is you're gonna go to add new connection and you're gonna search for it here, right? You can just type in TP-Link Casa. You wanna click this one and it is gonna add this little box here, and this is what it's gonna open up to is this, and it's gonna be blank for you, and you're gonna hit this searching button, right? And it's gonna search these items. It may actually pop it up. If it does, you just click the button, you hit next, and it is basically gonna activate that item that you're adding from this list. So I can't do it right now or it'll mess up my commands. But this part is super simple and it's literally just a couple button presses. So once you've got that part done, we are going to then move to our studio. So in the creator tab, it's the second little box set up here. We're gonna click studio and we're gonna create a reaction, right? So I'm gonna make a very basic reaction here, and we are gonna make we're gonna make one that shoots just a few seconds worth of balls, all right? We're gonna name it balls 69, okay? And I like to have my cycle duration set to 1 because you can change the amount of time that your reaction fires off in the trigger reaction, which we're gonna show you, or which I'm gonna show you next. This, you need to have no light change. We're not dealing with lights, we're dealing with just this plug here. So you're gonna scroll down after setting this stuff up, hit manage key lights and smart plugs, open that bad boy up, and you should have one item here. I've got a bunch because I am a masochist, and apparently I love my viewers too much. So anyway, you're gonna add your balls, okay? Yeah, twice. So I'm gonna add my ball machine 1, and this is the start of the command, right? So we want the start of the command to turn it on, and the end, we wanna add the same machine and we wanna turn it off. Sorry, keep it off. Now, if you don't add an ending to it, it's gonna stay on even after you want it to stop. So make sure you put a start and an end, and make sure you have it doing what you want at the start and the end, okay? We're gonna hit done, done, refresh. We now have balls 69 as a reaction that's here, okay? So now we're gonna go back, and I am going to show you 2 different ways that you can set this up, okay? One way is gonna be with Lumia only talking to Twitch, and the other way is gonna be Lumia, it's gonna be InstructBot talking to Lumia, which will talk to that API, and that way allows you to refund commands to your viewers, which is amazing. And you can do the same with the Twitch route, but you have to have the Lumia extension, and it does take 20%, and I just don't agree with that. It's way too much. Why do it that way when you cannot do it that way, right? Your viewers want to support you. They don't want to, give 20% to an extension that they don't even know about. So that's my own opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna show you how to do either way. And I did do the first way for a while, and I was just refunding with different stuff. But if you do the Twitch route, you can refund. You just have to have the extension, and they have to use the extension, and then you would make a refund ticket that they can then redeem via the extension. So I'm gonna show you how to do both ways here, and we're gonna start with the alerts. I'm gonna cut because I haven't really messed up much on this little session right here, and I'm probably gonna fuck it all up. Okay, so this is the first option, all right? You are gonna hit alerts, you're gonna go to Twitch, and then you're gonna go to bits, right? This is how I have mine set up, is with bits, excuse me. And then you're gonna turn bit alerts on. Preference, just set it to Twitch and set only variations. If you don't set this, then say you set something at 100 bits, then everything is gonna be shooting balls at you 100 bits and above. So if you want it to be exact amounts of bits will trigger X, Y, or Z, you have to have it set with bit alert on and only variations, okay? So we are going to make our balls 69 command, okay? And I'm gonna name it balls 69. The condition is bits amount equal to, and the condition value, I'm gonna make it 137 bits, right? I don't know why that's such a weird number, but that's what I'm doing, and that is that. All right, and then we're gonna go to edit, right? Because that doesn't look right. So let's go to edit. Now our name's correct. Amount equal to 137, correct. Delay, we should have it 0, correct. Now this is where we're wrong. Color, no. Reaction, that's what we just made, is our reaction. And you should only have one reaction here if this is your first command being made, which is gonna be whatever you named it. I named mine balls69 for this video. I want this to shoot balls at me in the face for 3 seconds, and I'm gonna apply this, okay? So we gotta make sure this is on, and now we're gonna run a test, right? So anytime somebody does 137 bits, Twitch is gonna tell Lumia, which is then gonna tell your smart plug to smack you right in your face, right? How great is that? And I'm sorry if that was covered a little bit by my camera, but I just hit this test button, okay? So that is the first way, and that's how I originally set this up, but I could not stand that I couldn't refund my viewers. And I tried to put a ticket in, and I just don't think they have any plans for being able to refund outside of the extension, and I just don't really like using extensions. They take way too big of a cut from my viewers and from me, and I'm already paying a monthly subscription for this program, so I shouldn't be having to pay another, percentage of anything I make to the extension. So anyway, I found a workaround for that. It's slightly complicated, but all it does is require one other program, and it really is super, super straightforward if you just follow my instructions on this, okay? And it does not take very long at all. So I'm gonna show you that the second way of doing this right now. Now, we're on the page that I just left off on. We're gonna go back, and we clicked on alerts previously. This time we're gonna click on commands, okay? And now this is going to be basically anytime this string of letters and characters is seen inside of your Twitch chat, this is going to trigger this command, right? So when I made my reaction, it actually imported my balls69 command over. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this just for the sake of this video and go through the full steps with you. If it is in there, all you do is go in there and edit the steps that we're about to do, okay? So we're gonna add a command. We're gonna start it from scratch. I want this to be called balls69, okay? And I want there to be, I'm not really worried about the commands page right now. We want no light change. No, we don't. We want a reaction, because our reaction is what we just made, right? So we want balls69, and I want 3 seconds of balls. And this is a very, very important step. You do not want anything selected except for mod, okay? This is very important. You don't want people to be able to just do exclamation balls69 and you get blasted with free balls to your chin, okay? You want to be able to have it with bits, unless they're into that. If you're into some balls getting smacked up on your neck and whatever else, whatever you're into, I'm here for you. I won't judge, but I'm not doing that, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. And now we have the balls69 command, and I'm actually gonna adjust the name. I'm gonna put no space here. And if you notice, it imports an exclamation mark for you, so you don't need to put an exclamation mark. We now have this saved. I am gonna switch to my InstructBot program, and I am gonna show you how to make the command as a text command and you'll basically be able to refund via InstructBot, and InstructBot will be the program that is initiating the commands. Okay, so the bit amounts, the tip amounts, they're all going to be in one spot rather than being in two different spots in Lumia and then not being able to refund unless you have the extension. All right, so I'm going to show you that next step right now. We'll test it, make sure it's working, and that's pretty much everything. Okay, so one more step and you're real close to getting destroyed by your chat. I'm an idiot and I just recorded about 5 minutes worth of stuff on the wrong place. So anyway, let's reshoot this section, okay? I am gonna show you exactly how to do this the proper way, okay? The best way to use BitBot is to have separate profiles for the different things that you do, whether it's a different game or sound alerts or, for example, Lumia, right? So I have a Lumia profile here, and this just basically lets you be able to separate the different types of commands for what you're doing. So say you didn't want to have any sound alerts on, you can turn all your sound alerts off with a click of a button, okay? My chat would kill me if I did that, so I can never do it. However, your chat might be a lot nicer than mine. Anyway, we're gonna make a new profile for this, and we're gonna name it Lumia 69, because 69 is a great, great number, and we're gonna keep it enabled. We're gonna go ahead and click Escape from Tarkov. This doesn't matter completely because once the profile is enabled, it can still operate even if the commands are all set to active no matter what, which I'll show you. We're gonna set this to that. This has no commands attached to it yet because we haven't created it yet, and we can now apply this. We now have a new profile named Lumia 69, and now we're gonna scroll down to the text input, and we're gonna make a new command here, okay? This command is gonna be called balls69, and this message is what it's gonna return in chat. This is what the bits are technically paying for, is for this message to pop up. And this is very important that this matches exactly what you made in Lumia just a quick minute ago. Okay, it has to match capitalization. It needs the exclamation point. Everything needs to match. Spaces and everything need to match correctly. All right, so activation, we're gonna set this to Lumia 69. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually make this one always active because I'm a masochist. And we're gonna make the identifier 101, and we're actually gonna make this one cost 101 bits because I already have something that costs 137 bits. It's a sound alert. So now anytime someone does 101 bits, it is gonna trigger that message that pops up in chat. And that message is gonna trigger Lumia to fire 3 seconds worth of balls in my face. All right, and the thing that's really nice about BitBot or InstructBot is you can make donation amounts as well, all in one place. So now, if someone does 101 bits or $1.01, it'll fire off the same command either way, right? So people don't have to only use bits. They can try to save a little bit of money and use tips only. This is really nice. Like, for example, I have one where they can dump both machines, and it's 8,888 bits. That's quite a bit more money after the Twitch markup, right? So they can choose to do tip, and it ultimately saves them a little bit of money, and that's a good thing, right? That's saving money is a great thing, especially when it's going to Jeff Bezos. I'm just kidding. Love you. Don't. Let's move on. So anyway, we're gonna save this, and this command is now active, and we are gonna go over to my Twitch chat, and we're gonna do exclamation point 101. It's gonna trigger the balls 69 message to pop up in chat, and that is gonna make balls shoot at me. Okay, so let's switch over to this PC here, and let's type in 101, sorry, exclamation 101, and this is basically going to simulate some bits, right? And now you have InstructBot telling Lumia to fire off that command that we just made in Lumia, And now you have the ability to type this, right? You can do use add at, we'll just add me, right? We'll add me 101. Now I just gave myself balls, okay? So now I'm able to refund stuff, or you can now see in the processing screen in InstructBot all the different commands that are being fired off, right? I just fired off a balls 69. I can now refund myself as there as well. So now you got 2 ways to refund the balls, and now you have happy viewers, and happy viewers equal happy stream, and happy stream equals, I don't know, happiness. If you found this video helpful, which I hope you did, I hope that it's setting up your hopes and dreams and your viewers' hopes and dreams. And if you could be so kind to hit that like button, slap the absolute slap it, or this will happen to you. Okay? And I hope that it was helpful. And I hope that you have some excellent engagements, and I wish you the best. If you have any questions, send them in the comments. I'm reading the comments like a hawk, and I will help with whatever I can. You can reach out to me on Twitter, or whatever you need help with. I will help the best that I can, okay? Have a good day, have a good night, stay savage, and peace.